What is up, assholes? Welcome back to another match in Opening Night Trivia, Season 2. Christina is not here today. With me, I have the lovely geek player, not touch singles yet, Thomas Scully, representing a baseball team, I think, on his hat.
Yes.
Welcome to the Formal Headwear Club. Today, we have Chris Diaz versus Melissa Woody. How are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. Yeah. These are two players who are brand new to Atoll. I've never seen Melissa play, but I've heard really good things about her game.
Yeah.
And Chris, he's been around here, in the leagues doing geek, doing singles. He's a really strong player, really hard studier. So I think we have a very even match here today. So
Yeah.
we'll see how it turns out.
Chris has been around for a hot second. I haven't seen him play a lot, but where he has, he's always shown up, win or lose. And Melissa is someone who's newer, but I could see her fitting into that slot that a lot of Onto players do, where they just find themselves incredibly dominant in round 2 just because they really like hyper focusing on singular movies.
Exactly.
So really could go either way today, and I'm excited to do that, or to see it at least. Speaking of seeing people, let's talk to our first player today, Chris Diaz. Chris,
hello.
Thank you for the mood lighting. How are you feeling going to the match today?
I'm feeling good. Melissa is a wonderful player. I watched her match on a feature presentation to see her play, and I feel good. Despite I was given a kind of shitty movie that really put a bad taste in my mouth last night, I feel confident about round 2. I know I remember a lot of the movie, despite I don't want to.
Yeah, I have many words for that movie. Whenever we get to it, you picked a much better movie in comparison. My cat is on drugs. Do you have any words for your opponent coming into this match?
That'd be kind of nice, and the world would be better. As my other movie per se.
Awesome. All right, we will come back to you in a second. The person who lived through the '90s and probably saw it very differently than the rest of us, Melissa. Just one question. What the fuck was that movie?
I like good movies and I like bad movies. And this is an example of a bad movie that I love. And I figured that it was one that he had never seen before, which was just confirmed before this went live. So obviously my strategy worked, maybe.
All right. I have 3 questions for you.
Yes.
Are you ready to play? What's your favorite type of candy? And why Rose McGowan?
Yes, I'm ready to play. Favorite candy would be peanut butter M&Ms, and Rose McGowan is amazing in the 90s in bad movies, and I don't regret my choice at all.
You picked peanut butter M&Ms and not Reese's Pieces. Interesting.
Not a big fan of ET, I'm guessing.
I actually am, and that is I like that candy as well.
All right. Melissa's a big fan of peanut butter. You'll see in a second. I don't have much to say. Although when I was a kid, I used to just eat peanut butter from the jar. I feel like it's just
peanut butter.
I feel like this defined my eating habits as an adult.
Spoonful of peanut butter, great protein after a good workout,
and helps the medicine go down.
Maybe.
Crickets.
Okay.
All right, let's get this started. Introducing first, with a record of 0 wins and 0 defeats, making his opening night debut, Mr. Chris Diaz. And his opponent, with a record of 0 wins and 0 defeats, making her Onto debut, it is Miss Melissa Woody. Players, here's how round number 1 works. Round number 1 is known as the whiteboard round. I will give you 10 questions in a variety of movie trivia categories. After I ask the question, you'll have 20 seconds to write down your answer. After the 20 seconds, you'll both present it and speak it. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. If you get all 10 correct, you get a bonus question at the end of the round. For the duration of this match, you have 3 repeats and 1 challenge. Chris, are you ready?
Yes.
Melissa, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's get this started. I will be giving you your first question in the category comedies. Johnny Flynn plays Anya Taylor-Joy's love interest in which comedic film? I am a big fan of Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, she's good in the things that she's been in. I can only name one movie she's been in, and that one I haven't seen.
Yeah, I mean, no hints, but I can't remember when was the first time. What was her first big movie? That's a better question. She's always been there, but I don't remember the first time seeing her.
That's fair.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go to Melissa
Emma.
and Chris.
Love this movie, Emma.
Both are correct.
Both off to a hot start. Your second question is going to come in the category of quotes. In what film will you hear the quote, "Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next"?
One of my all-time favorite quotes.
Chills.
Actually, fun fact. I watched this for the first time in high school, got 20 minutes in, and was really bored, so I left class.
You got bored in the first 20 minutes?
I rewatched this like a year ago, and it's amazing. Fantastic.
Can I get a repeat?
Yep.
Absolutely. All right. In quotes. In what film will you hear the quote, "Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance in this life or the next"?
I want to point out, this is me in high school. This was me who liked Fault in Our Stars. I thought it was one of the greatest movies of all time. So like I've changed a lot since then.
I would have really hated you in high school then.
I mean, most people hate me now. Makes
You would
sense.
not. Yeah, but I would have hated you even more.
Good, fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chris
My favorite Russell Crowe performance, Gladiator.
and Melissa.
Yeah, I didn't have anything.
Gladiator is correct. Your third question comes in the category of famous actors and actresses. What pop star appears in Valentine's Day, The Giver, and provides their voice to the Lorax?
One of these movies is ironically good. The other that I've seen is very bad.
I don't agree with you, but also fun fact, I watched Gladiator in a math class. For no reason, my professor just didn't give a shit about us.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting that your school actually watched that movie at all.
3, 2, 1. Melissa?
I didn't want to use another repeat, but is it Danny DeVito?
Chris?
Taylor Swift.
That is the correct answer.
Danny DeVito as a pop star, I would buy all of his
If
albums.
Joe Pesci can release a rap album, Danny DeVito can release a pop album.
Yes.
That's what I thought
Right.
you said. Okay, well, whatever.
All right, guys. Your fourth question is going to be in directors. All That Jazz is the semi-autobiographical story of its director. Who directed the film?
This is something I also watched in high school. But since then, I still hate this movie.
Oh.
Do you think All That Jazz was Sebastian's favorite movie in La La Land?
I don't think that's true.
No, I said, do you
fuck
think?
Fuck you.
It's a question. It's a question.
You know his name. 3, 2, 1. Chris?
I believe George Foster, and I'm trying to remember his first.
Melissa?
I didn't have anything.
Bob Fosse.
Bob Fosse.
Is the correct answer.
You got
We're thinking of Bob Fosse and Verda, and we're trying to remember the first name.
That's fair.
Speaking of great Sam Rockwell, nothing else. Animated, no correlation. Which famous folktale character is the primary antagonist of Shrek Forever After? Actually, I would love to see Sam Rockwell in a Shrek movie.
Well, it would have worked if the movie in question was Trolls World Tour and not Shrek Forever After.
I want to see Sam Rockwell being like all of like the little puppets singing the song at Duloc. Just Sam Rockwell music.
That'd be good. Caleb would like buy out 17 sneakers to watch
1.
that.
Melissa
Is it Rumpelstiltskin? I don't know how to spell it. Though.
and Chris.
Yeah, Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah.
Very
We'll be
hard.
lenient with spelling because that's the whole point of this tale, but that is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
All right, guys. Your next question is going to be in Oscars. What movie won the most Oscars for films released in 1959?
So, what was happening in 1959?
Oh, good question.
No
I have
idea.
No idea.
I feel like it's just like a boring year. It's just like, oh, it exists. Like 2003 is like a boring year. Just like it's there. You get pirates and that's about it.
I mean, Return of the King came out.
And Finding Nemo.
4,
And Finding Nemo.
3, 2, 1. Chris
All About Eve.
and Melissa.
Some Like It Hot.
Looking for Ben-Hur.
Ben-Hur.
Your fourth to last question, coming in category of coming of age. Mid-90s is based around kids who all like to do what activity? I have 2 fun pieces of info about this movie. Number 1, I saw this, and that's about it. But no, the other one, there's a character in this movie named Fuck Shit, because the majority of his dialogue is just him saying fuck, shit, and it's a masterpiece.
Sounds kind of like me.
Yeah.
I only saw it once, but I think that's right.
3, 2, 1. Let's go to Melissa
Skateboarding.
and Chris.
Skateboarding.
Both correct.
I just did my cheetah man over again. Just barely remember it.
All right, guys, your next question is going to be in 80s. Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas directed and starred in what comedy?
What were the 80s? We're just fucking young. I don't know what anything in the past was like.
Yeah, we have no good answer for like the 80s or the 90s.
Mm. You know, it'd be great. Imagine if this was just like Mr. Peabody and Sherman. We could just go everywhere and anywhere at any time. Also, just talking dogs. 5,
Talking dogs.
4, 3, 2, 1. Chris
And between this and another one, Honey, I Shrunk the Kid.
and Melissa.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Looking for Strange Brew. Strange Brew.
Sure.
It's a movie. Yeah. Next question. Category of comic book movies. In Joker, what is the name of the TV host that Arthur kills? Speaking of bad movies, Joker.
I don't love this movie, but I really respect what it does, if that makes sense.
All I can think about is just like in the pre-COVID time of just people like having a long ass line around the New York suburbs trying to do the dance in the staircase and all with
In, like,
their own
the-
like shitty makeup.
In like the most dangerous part of New York as well.
I mean, you know, good for the TikToks. 5, 4. They're sponsored by John Roca. 2, 1. Let's go to Melissa
Yeah, I blinked.
and Chris.
You know what you get, Mary? You get what you fucking get, Frank Mary.
That's incorrect. So looking for Murray Franklin.
Franklin.
Flip it.
All right, and your last question is going to be in 90s. What brand new video game do the finalists of the video game tournament play in The Wizard?
If you were a wizard, what powers would you like to have?
To conjure spells like they do in Harry Potter?
That was a dumb question. Never mind.
I just want to be
Editors
in the
just-
Harry Potter world.
Yep. Actually, I want to be like Newton. Just have like a bunch of nifflers, just like hanging around, stealing money, having like a rat-based like thief society.
You wouldn't be able to control a Niffler.
I wouldn't be able to. 4, 3, 2, 1. Chris
And then I said Space Invader.
and Melissa.
I thought you said game console, Sega. I don't know.
Looking for Super Mario Bros. 3. Someone where he has the tail and he's a furry. After that, going into round number 2, score 5-3 in Chris's favor. Round number 2 is known as the deep cut round. Before this match, each player picked a movie for their opponent to study. Each player will be getting 5 questions in the chosen movie for their own chosen film. It'll be worth 1 point for their opponent's film. It is worth 2 points. 5 questions in each. Forgot if I said that. Remaining on the whiteboard, both players will be answering all 10 questions, writing and answering. Chris, since you are in the lead, would you like to get your questions first or second?
You know what? I'd be nice. Let's go first. Lady first.
All right. So in that case, I will give you both questions in Jawbreaker. First question. What is the name of the girls' high school? Make a lot of jokes about this.
You do.
Yeah.
should know that we're mentioned so many times in the freaking film.
I feel like I should just like sell like a joke book, but they're all just bad hosts or lazy like hosts who don't know what to say. 5, 4. Emphasis on bad jokes. 3, 2, 1. Start with Melissa
Reagan High School.
and Chris.
Reagan High School.
Both correct. Finish this quote. If I was friends with every Pam, Beth, and Sherry just because they were nice, I'd have Noah's fucking Ark blank. Looking for 4 words. Speaking of Reagan, trickle-down economics. What are they? Answer we're looking for is bullshit.
But he wore a Gucci belt, so you could call them drip down.
Did Gucci exist in the 80s? 5,
Maybe.
4, 3, 2, 1. Chris
In my phone book, if I remember the quote correctly.
and Melissa.
In my phone book.
Both correct. What color is Julie's nail polish? Looking for the quote she says about it. What's your favorite color, Scully?
Probably blue.
What'll look good on your nails? Like does blue match with your daily palette?
Nothing would.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Melissa
Demented.
and Chris.
Dimension, thank God.
Both correct.
I almost said to say the other one, but thank God I remember Dimension.
What does Violet say Liz's hair smelled like?
Did go my perfect round in this?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chris
I the only part don't remember nice.
and Melissa.
Apples.
That is correct for 1 point. And your last question. What musical did Violet see Zach in? Thomas Scully. What musical would you like to star in, but you can't say a musical that might help give away the answer?
Gladiator the musical.
You know what? I would pay to see that. I would fucking pay to see that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Melissa
Grease. She saw him twice.
and Chris.
She saw him twice and beat at Rock and Roll.
That is correct. Chris Chris hitting 4 of his questions, Melissa hitting all 5 as we head into Chris's pick of Paddington 2.
Paddington 2.
All right, guys, your first question in Paddington 2. When Mr. Curry hears of Paddington escaping prison, what does he raise the neighborhood panic level to?
See, when I raise panic levels, I just eat a lot of ice cream.
That's fair.
Same.
Very fair.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go to Chris first
Red level?
and Melissa.
Wild Hysteria.
That is correct for 2 points.
Alrighty, your next question. Paddington's cell neighbor in prison, Phibbs, had what job prior to being arrested?
Been waiting for this one all day. Thomas Scully, if you were to go to prison, what would it be for?
Insider trading, probably.
That's no fun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Melissa
That's a cool crime.
Restaurant critic.
and Chris.
Yeah, I used to be a restaurant critic. Food that tasted worse.
That is correct.
All right, your third question. What is the name of the prison newspaper?
If I were to go to prison, it'd be for robbing a bank with a bunch of magical creatures. You can call them fantastic beasts, and I would show you where to find them.
Oy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chris?
No, I did again. I was thinking of the newspaper deed.
All right, Melissa?
Hard Times.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good one. I was thinking of the other newspaper that.
Finish
Yeah.
this quote. Oh, sorry. Finish this quote about Paddington's sentence. Paddington Brown, 10 years for grand theft and blank. 3 words.
I knew this was going to be asked, and it's annoying.
Speaking of crimes that you would be in prison for.
I loved it. I laughed so hard at this.
4, 3, 2, 1. Melissa
Grievous bodily harm.
and Chris.
And that's an end for Bobble.
Melissa, I think is the only person we can accept there.
Other than oranges and sugar, what other 2 ingredients does Paddington put into the marmalade?
So fun fact, one of my favorite YouTubers did a video making marmalade based off of Paddington. And I've never made it. I hate oranges, but I want to eat it. Just looks really good.
Yeah. I would eat that marmalade, I think.
One more time.
I'll use a repeat.
All right, that's your second repeat.
All right. Other than oranges and sugar, what other 2 ingredients does Paddington put into the marmalade?
I'm sort of upset that I watched Jawbreaker and not this movie. It would have been a nicer night last night.
Probably.
5,
You don't have guilty pleasures?
3. That's called Showgirls and Cats. 1.
Yes,
Oh,
please.
Jesus.
Well, not the cat part. I just took a guess. Cinnamon and paprika?
And
That's their love and passion.
looking for cinnamon and lemon. Cinnamon and lemon. Do some
Cannot think of the other one.
quick math here. I believe Melissa has 16 and Chris has 14. Heading into round number 3. All right. Round number 3 is known as the filmography round. Each of you will be getting 3 questions. For 2 points, you'll get the year of release, the lead actor, and the genre of the film. For 3 points, I will give you the year of release, the director of the film, and the plot keywords. And for 5 points, I'll give you the year of release, and you will have to pick 2 in the director, actor, supporting actor, genre, and plot keywords. Melissa, since you are ahead, I will allow you to choose first whether you would like set 1 or set 2.
Set 1.
Okay. So, Chris, I'll be giving you your questions in set number 2. All
All
right, your first question. Your film came out in 2005. Lead actor is Heath Ledger, and your genres are romance and drama.
Well, Back Mountain.
That is correct for 2 points. Tied up, going back to Melissa.
All right, Melissa, your 2-pointer. Your year is 2000. Your actor is Guy Pearce, and your genre is thriller, mystery, and drama.
Memento.
That is correct.
All right. 16 to 18, heading back to Chris for his 3-pointer. Chris, film was released in 2016. Director is Richard Linklater, and your plot keywords are college, baseball, and male rivalry.
Everybody wants them.
That is correct for 3 points.
Thank God they've been mentioned so many times before.
All right, Melissa, your 3-pointer. The year is 2016. The director is Shane Black, and the plot keywords are 1970s, porn star, and private eyes.
Five, 4, 3,
I don't know.
2.
Can I
It
say?
is,
Go ahead.
it is The Nice Guys.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
Great movie.
In my
Stick-
DVD collection, all the way over there.
All
Sticking
right.
with Melissa for her 5-pointer. If she hits this, she sends Chris to his 5. If she misses, Chris wins the match.
Hold on, Spence. Does she pick which
Yeah.
two that she wants?
So give her the year, and then she picks two.
Okay, so your year is 1963, and you can choose between director, actor, supporting, genre, or plot keywords.
I would say actor and plot.
Okay. So once again, the year is 1963. Your actor is Richard Johnson, and your plot keywords are ghosts, psychic abilities, and Hill House.
I have no idea. So
Any guess?
no.
And your winner, Chris Diaz. We are looking for The Haunting. Haunting. All right. So we'll come to you in a second. Stick with our winner today, Chris. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I felt a little bit shitty a little bit during round 2. I love Paddington just like I've just been I want to rewatch the movie. I didn't get up to the point where some of the question came in. But I felt good at that Jawbreaker movie that hey, I actually did pretty well with that one question. And Melissa did a great job. Like I was so nervous, so like she's such a good player. She put me on my toe, and good job to her. I look forward to feature down the road if we ever face each other again.
Yeah. So now that you are 1-0, you're put in the very prestigious spot of actually winning a match, which surprisingly you get to have another match after that. So who would you like to play going forward?
Anybody, I mean, I tried to play. I haven't played Peggy yet. Haley would be another one. We watched a bunch of matches lately from your group. So anybody in particular, anybody who wants to beat me, bring on. I'm here to have fun. This is probably one of my favorite group. I actually been in trivia right now.
Hell yeah! All right, so we will see you in your 1-0 match, and our second place finisher today. Second place, Melissa. I know 5s are tough, not a lot of fun. But how are you feeling? You played you played an almost perfect round 2.
I mean, I'm still really new, so
Yeah.
I just have to give myself some grace. But it just
Yeah.
sucks because I definitely felt like I could have beaten him personally. But
I mean,
it's all
again,
good. It's the luck of the question. So
yeah. Again, you played a really good match today. Round 1s are generally going to be tougher, but round 2 you played at a top. What's the word I'm looking for? You played at a top level. A lot of players can't even get that close to being a nearly perfect round 2. You played phenomenally. So
thank you.
yeah, going forward, 0-1 doesn't take you out. You're actually in a very good spot. We have a lot of players at 0-1 now. A lot of rookies debuting. Is there anyone that you would want to play going forward?
Again, I'm super new, so throw anyone at me.
All right. We will see you in your 0-1 match going forward. You know what? I really love rookie season. It's just really nice to see all this new talent coming in, and even in losses, players can define a career. They can show up. And today, everyone showed up, and I'm just happy we got here today.
Yeah, this was a great match. It was a tight round 1. Melissa had a great comeback in round 2, but Chris really showed out in round 3, and he got the win, which is is all what we're playing for here.
Yeah, absolutely. So, thank you for watching Opening Night Trivia. Thank you for Chris, for Melissa, for Scully, for myself. Hi, I'm Adelaide. Hi, hello. And for Christina, who could not be here today. Thank you. Stay inside, stay safe, wash your hands, wash your face. And of course, support your local teachers. School sucks. COVID sucks, but support them. You know why? Because it sucks for them too. And they're doing a job and it's really hard. So do what you can. To the folks.